Moving from Harmony to Moho, these 4 features will confuse you the moment you open Moho for the first time. Here is exactly how to handle each one. This is Toon Boom Harmony. This is the character which I have created. I'll select the paint tool and color it. Now I'll select the other layer. So this is a simple process of coloring the different layers of the character. This is Moho. I'm going to use the paint bucket to color the character. Now we can see the difference. On using the paint bucket tool in Moho, it has colored the shape, but it has created a new shape on top of the original shape. So I have 2 shapes here for the stomach. Same is for the leg. So this is an issue with using the paint bucket tool in Moho. The other way to color the character would be use the select shape and then use the eyedropper to select the color. Now if I select the shape, the body, the color is on the correct shape. It has not created any duplicates. This is Harmony and this is the image of a cat. So I'm going to create a new layer and it will be a bitmap layer, not a vector layer. And I will use the brush tool and I will draw This is Moho. Now Moho does not support bitmap layers or drawing in bitmap. If I click on the add layer, we only have vector over here. So if we need to draw an illustration or an artwork for Moho, we would need to use some other software like Photoshop or Procreate or any other software which can draw bitmap, and then we can import it into Moho. This is Toon Boom. Now we will add some effects to the shape. So I have these 3 effects: glow, bloom, brightness, contrast. So let me add the glow effect to this shape. If I preview it, nothing happens. I'll increase the radius over here. And now we can see that the glow is showing up in the preview mode. Let's do the other effect, bloom. So when we preview this, it shows a difference on the shape. And this effect is brightness contrast. So I'll increase the value over here for brightness. So we have the option to add multiple effects to a shape in Toon Boom. So this is a shape created in Moho, and I want to add the same effects on it. So we can see that we don't have too many effects available in Moho. Motion blur is there, shadows is there. And under effects over here, we have a few. So the closest I can get is I can use soft edge, and it gives a blur effect. So Moho does not have too many effects. So what users mostly do is, after creating the artwork in Moho, they use other programs like After Effects for compositing or adding effects to their projects. Now we'll do frame by frame animation. I'll use the brush tool. This is a rough bouncing ball animation. Now we can play this. So in Moho, we create a frame by frame layer from here. I'll use the freehand tool for the bouncing ball. From here, I can add new frame, and I can enable onion skin from here. But something is wrong over here. When I create the shape, it's getting filled automatically. I don't want this. So under the freehand tool, we have to uncheck autofill and uncheck weld ends. Now I'll try again. So this is a rough sketch for the bouncing ball. So we have a few minor issues with drawing frame by frame in Moho. We can't close the shapes after drawing them, since if you look at the shape, after drawing every shape, if I want to color it, I will have to manually close the shape. And the other issue is that there is too much smoothing when I draw. I can reduce the smoothing from here. Then there is the issue of point reduction. So we need to have less points over here. So let's hope that in a future update, the frame by frame gets fixed. For now, what users mostly do is they draw their frame by frame animation in a different program and then import it as PNG images into Moho.